I think a lot of us, when we watch that, and all of your videos are kind of mystified the elegance, as if you will, of how easy you make it look. And I think it can be a little misleading for somebody to just think, well, I'm going to do that. So could you share us a little bit about how much time do you spend on average a week into your, not into training other people, but into training your own body doing what you do?
That's the thing, people tend to look at the end result and sometimes ignore what is going on the way. And I don't consider myself a talented guy, and my main talent is not a physical one. Not that I'm complaining. I've been blessed with a healthy body, and I'm able to advance in my physical traits. But my main, what I feel is my main gift is the work capacity, the work ethic, and the ability to put in the effort and grind my teeth on the way. And I didn't meet a lot of people who train like me, and my students. We are training a lot, my friend. When people say I'm training a lot, they mean usually an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours a day. I'm talking about 6, 8, 10 hours a day sometimes, and working different aspects and building a bigger work capacity and then using it. Because all those different technical elements, they require exposure, they require practice, and unfortunately it takes time. So standing on one arm is not an overnight project. It's something you have to put the time in and to practice and to let the body understand and to educate the nervous system and the muscular system. So it is really hardcore training, and I devote a lot of time to it. And at the same time combining it with the pleasures of life and recuperating and making friends and having a relationship. But I'm really concentrated on my training and on my self-development right now at this phase of my life.
Now when you look at what it requires and what you're doing now, and now here it is in May of 2009, and basically the entire month of May is really, for you, you are touring across America. You're in Spokane now, and you're going to be in Portland, and then San Fran, and Vegas, and all these different places, Flagstaff, Arizona, all these different places. When you go back to Israel, and you plan out, and then you end up coming back to the United States at some point, do you have kind of like where you would like to be, or where do you see yourself in another couple of years?
Well, that's a difficult question. I want to find a place, to find a way to enjoy my practice and to be free from any kind of distractions, and to be able to share it with people, the people that I love, people that are around me, and to be able to help out and get inspired and inspire. And this is my main goal. Sometimes I feel really underappreciated in my hometown, my homeland. Sometimes I feel I've grown out a bit out of it, and not to say that I'm such an amazing person and someone who needs a never-ending appreciation, but I like to do my art and to be free to continue to develop it. Sometimes it is difficult where I live and where I'm at, and I hope I'll find this balance, a better balance, with time.
Is there a lasting message? I mean, for the would-be students, the people that really want to propagate taking the essence of what you're trying, is there a message in your art that you want your students to get? I mean, you want to come across with...
There are many messages. There are many messages, and every day I reach a different point when I'm teaching and I'm conveying a different message. But what I've seen so far in America, in the United States, this is my 4th visit, I've seen a lot of people obsessed with acquiring knowledge, but not really quite using it. So there is a kind of obsession with knowing more and more details, where sometimes there is a direct correlation between knowing and not doing. The further you develop your knowledge and the more that you know, the less that you do. This kind of element will has the potential for injury here, and this kind of food will create an imbalance, a chemical imbalance there, and really researching into the finer points. But sometimes all they need is a stronger will and a work ethic, and maybe people here should devote more time to this. And you can be sure that anyone that has done anything that is good and impressive and not normal and performed to his best knows this. Sometimes it's just time to do it. You know, it's just time to practice and to stop, to get out, to get off your ass and start to really work hard and grind and applying your knowledge. I'm the guy who reads a lot. I'm obsessed with reading, and I have a lot of knowledge in nutrition and in physical training and in various arts, and understanding of the placement of the scapula in the handstand, and the potential for allergies in certain exposure to certain proteins, and I can go on and on. But sometimes I just need to not eat that cake, take the veggies and meat, and sometimes I need to get off my ass and just do the training instead of thinking too much. Now, this is one of the messages that I want to convey here in the United States.
Just real briefly, because